time that I let you know that I don't come to play. So baby, let me know. I gotta know, you gotta show. If you're the one, then let me know. I like your style, your smile, your grace, your energy, but there's more to me. Before we get too deep, I like your style, your smile, your grace, your energy, but there's more to me. Together it's nothing. You better treat me right. And do not, I do not waste my time. You better treat me right. And do not, I do not waste my time.
Oh, baby, let me introduce myself. I'm the doctor of your heart. You can call me love. I'm the type of man. Just share my plans with you. Just do your part. I will make your dreams come true. I need a woman that's gonna help me build my empire. Keep me chill. So can't no other be you. Take my hand, I'm your man.
If you want my loving, then you gotta treat me right, babe. Treat me right, gotta treat me right. If you want my loving, then you gotta treat me right. You better treat me right. And do not waste my time. You better treat me right. And do not waste my time. You better treat me right. And do not waste my time. You better treat me right. And do not waste my time.
Yeah, this your boy the Joker, the Overlook MC, right here on this Monday, Memorial Day Monday. Up in here doing what to do, motivational Monday, make money Monday, all that Monday, right here on a good, lovely Monday. Where you at when you're mentor between 1 and 10? Where your mentor between 1 and 10? Mine is at a 10. Finally, here in this morning, I got the Queen Vette Green, and I got the funny Queen comedian Miss Arkansas live here on the morning show. We back, y'all. What's up, y'all?
Grandest. I'm pulling at that 10 this morning, y'all. I'm so happy to be up here this morning.
Yeah.
And Prince Killer is killing it.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I had a good time.
Last night listening to music.
Yeah, I had a good time. I had fun, man. I had a ball on the Papa Show with the Joker. We had a ball playing good music and just getting the story of the life behind the scenes of being behind the scenes of his uncle and his father, telling that story and music. It was awesome. It was awesome show last night. Go ahead and go to Green Links and watch that.
Man, that was definitely one of the best shows. Not to stop you from talking, Miss Arkansas, but it was really a great show. If you have not watched it, make sure. Loganberry, I had to pull back 4 times. Prince Killer song, I had to pull back 4 times. Both songs, I'm like, it took me about 2.5 hours to watch the show because I kept playing the music back over. It was so fire. I was like, if this is what we got to look forward to for this summer for the music, man, come on now. What? Yeah. And then y'all know Miles dropped or something, man. Come on, bring the music.
Yes.
Bring the good music. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Shout out to good music out there. Shout out to Iron Mac too, man. He got an album he just dropped too. He's one of my favorite artists from back in the day, man. Listening to his music back when I first started doing podcasts and radio, and he got a new album to drop. And I would definitely can't wait to go down that rabbit hole and check out that music, man. He is an amazing producer, writer. You know what I'm saying? He teamed up. His original DJ is DJ Unknown, and they definitely been working together for a long time. I definitely want to check that out. That's going to be fire.
Yeah. There's some good music out there right now. Some really good music out there right now. I'm looking forward to seeing what else the summer brings. It's like that sound I've been waiting to hear.
Yeah, definitely. Damn, shout out to the R&B out there. R&B is going crazy right now. R&B is just taking over. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of R&B artists is definitely coming to the forefront, from the upstate to Atlanta to you know what I'm saying, hearing a lot of the people on the tour, on the 1,000-mile tour, to the new artists stepping up to the Still in Love tours. Like, a lot of folks is really in their bag. That music is definitely jumping.
Ashley from the 1,000-mile tour, beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, good people. Me and her talked on the phone a couple times, and she definitely solid. I can't wait to see what's the outcome, what's going to happen. I'm glad to be a part of that team and help book and do what it do and see the development of an artist, see the artist development in front of my face. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Y'all got quiet on me. What's going on? Talk to us.
I'm multitasking. Y'all know I'm trying to.
I'm in my mind. This morning I'm at a 10 too, y'all, but I sure didn't feel like putting on no clothes. I turned over my daughter-in-law and son and nieces and all them yesterday were all night rather. I had to make me come home. I said, y'all, I gotta go. I got a morning show to be on, and I gotta be up at 5 o'clock. So I got my face and stuff ready and throw my wig on, but I'm good. But,
yes.
Physically, I can still be in my bed, but spiritually, I'm at a 10 this morning.
Yes, definitely. I'm definitely
that's 30. That's 30. What y'all
30.
At? That's 30.
I'm at 10. Yeah, I'm at 10. We gotta put in the comments. Yeah, I'm I've been everybody life in, man, and like when you go through things, the one thing that makes me feel a little better, I'm not about myself. There's so many people going through so many things out here life in, man. Things is harder, man, from the prices going up on food, the rent is crazy. They raised up the prices on gas and electric. Like, what is going on? But they still ain't raised up minimum wage. How that working?
I've been thinking about that all weekend. Like, how you forgetting about the citizens? Too many citizens in this country are hurting. That's all I see. We shouldn't be struggling like this when we help build this country up. I'm not just talking about the slaves. I'm talking about the people who going into these offices every single day, sitting there for 8, 9, 10 hours away from their families on a daily basis, 5 days a week. That's like 50 hours out of the week that you're away from your family, and then you get sick or something happen, or now they decide that they aren't paying their shareholders enough, so now they want to do layoffs. And it's just like, what about the people? Why is it such a nation that we forget about the people?
Yeah,
that part. Here?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I remember struggling, but not like that back in the day. Like it was different. Plus, everybody looked out for one another too. It was a village of people that showed love on the block. When I lived on Kermit Street on the east side of Buffalo, everybody looked out for each other the whole block. Like you can get some sugar, some ketchup, and a loaf of bread from anybody. You know what I mean? Anywhere. Right. You know what I mean? Like you know, everybody. You know, you can get a ride to get to work from anybody, without no, situation, without no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because the crazy thing about it, the people that do have these things, they want to help, but they can't because they don't have, enough gas, or they maybe because they you know what I'm saying? Their car ain't working right, or. You know what I mean? You only got enough to do what you need to do, or you know what I mean? It's like you want to help, but everybody lifing, like you know what I mean? Everybody lifing.
It's like they trying to hold on to what they have because they, like you say, they don't know the next move.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
you got
the crazy part about it, if God call you home, whatever you're holding on to, you can't take it with you.
So it's like.
So you might well try to share it.
You just gotta, you gotta get your priorities in order, to keep things moving, and know how to take. And the people forced to take L's in a lot of ways in their life right now because of what's going on. You know what I mean? And some people don't want to take L's and sacrifice that, the party instead of take care of what you gotta take care of. I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, why would you do that? Why would you want to go party? But don't want to take care of. I don't understand that. And that's the part that bothers me. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I would like to get me a little something now and then, but I can't get it. I can't. I got to keep moving. I got to keep these lights on. You know what I mean? I got to keep this, you know what I'm saying, the phone on. I got to, you know what I mean? I got to keep doing what we're doing. And it's like, it's really a situation. It's really triggering the mental health in a different perspective, But all we can do is pray, and my faith is tested. So I can tell you that. Yeah,
I feel you, bro.
yeah.
Listen, it seems like we all are going through it. I do want to, like bro said, it is Memorial Day. Everybody's wearing either red flowers or the color red because just to commemorate that day for our fallen soldiers, those who served in the military and lost their lives while doing so.
Hmm.
From it so did you know that it wasn't until 1971 that it was observed as the last Monday of May, Memorial Day? And there's a history behind it. I just want to read a little bit about it because some people, it's not something that we ever celebrate. I was just talking to my mom about it. Did y'all ever cook out and stuff for Memorial Day growing up?
Yeah, growing up, we did. Yeah.
We didn't. We a lot of times we didn't have the funds for it. It was the end of the month, so we trying to make sure we got food for the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that type of deal. We did celebrate July 4th, but Memorial Day was not something that I didn't really see people celebrating that day at all growing up in the projects where I came from. So originally it was known as Decoration Day. And it started years following the Civil War and became an official federal holiday in 1971, everybody. And it is observed the last Monday of each and every May.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah,
to those who may have lost a loved one in the fight, because it does. That's one thing that the U.S. has done. They have built up a great armed forces team. It's just I wish some of that money would go into the cities. Like, man, I was so mad thinking about all of that this weekend, y'all. But they say if it doesn't make you mad enough to change things, then you're not mad. So
yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. And I was doing some history research on some things, and I had a little conversation. My mentors had a good Zoom meeting, and they was talking about the history. We was talking about hip hop. We was talking about New York and everything like that, and learning the history of New York City, especially the Bronx, because I was asking questions of what happened to the Bronx because of them fires and stuff. And we went down a rabbit hole, did some research, and I did some Google searching and all that. And I didn't know that. Back in the day, like, and I believe it was like in the 1800s, that it was nothing but Jewish folks living in the Bronx before everything tore down. And I was saying, I was reading that story and reading who owned those buildings out there before the state took over. And I think his last name was Morris. They got a couple streets named after him and his family and his team, the Heights and all that. And I was like, they gave it back to the government. Then the government did some things with the Jewish and all that. The story is just really a hot mess. Like, that's why the buildings got burnt down on purpose for the insurance purposes and all that. And then the Puerto Ricans started moving in, and the blacks and the Latinos and stuff like that. So that story is kind of interesting. I was really going down that rabbit hole with couple of my mentors while we was on the Zoom. It was a very interesting story, man. And I remember seeing a movie on that. I forgot the name of it. And they was talking about how everything had happened, a couple of documentaries, stuff like that. But I never knew what caused and who was involved and who owned those buildings before all of this happened. It's kind of interesting. I think, you know what I mean? It's dope.
New York itself, I think most of us not living in the city would be surprised at how much the Jewish population actually owns in the city of New York. And I'm talking about all the boroughs, including the Bronx and Brooklyn, and what they've had to touch, and how much control they really do have in this thing.
Yeah, they had a lot of businesses out there. They took that money, owned the buildings, and then took that money, sold those, took the insurance, that money, and then they invested in record companies. So that makes sense. A lot of the record companies and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so they pretty much had a nice little strong monopoly going since like the early 1800s all the way up to even now. is still heavy in the game because they own the internet, radio, and television. So
can't we learn from that though? I think that we can definitely take some of how they build up themselves and learn from that, because it's kind of difficult for us to try and play the catch-up game, but we can be better. We're
definitely
400 years behind and counting. And counting. You know, but I do believe there's a lot to learn from them. I know quite a few people that have learned how to survive just watching how the Muslim population moves, the Jewish population moves, the Chinese population moves, especially even the Indian population,
especially the Nation of Islam. They definitely doing their thing. They've been building American mind. They doing their thing. They definitely building their own everything, and they definitely learning how to do it to stick together. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of was interesting. I really went down that rabbit hole this past week, and it was very interesting. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to know what was going on and how this happened. And you know, it's like 4 or 5 different reasons why something happened. But one of the main ones that there's some people that own those buildings. You know what I'm saying? They did insurance policies, and you know we can't have it, you can't have it type of deal. You know what I mean? So
where they use them as collateral to get loans.
All that stuff.
Buildings without a for sale sign, they'll sit for years. Especially you see it here in Western New York, buildings sitting for years. No for sale sign, they're just sitting. People are using those buildings as collateral. Using them as collateral. Definitely a lot for us to learn.
It was just something that I wanted to bring to the table. That was kind of interesting to me. It was interesting. You know what I mean? Knowing the names and the people, and then you know where them names came from, the streets, projects, names came from, the different people who owned this and did that, and and some was from the good, some was from the bad. You know what I'm saying? It was interesting. It was interesting. It's a major history around your city where you at, or the town you live in. It's history behind those names and those streets. You know what I mean? You do the research now. Everything's on the internet now. You tell you. Well, who was Humboldt? You know what I mean? Who was Kermit? Who was Delavan? You know what I mean? Who was Roebelin? You know what I'm saying? Them names mean something. Yeah.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So it's interesting. So that's it. We got some good hot topics today.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, we got some good hot topics today that we gonna definitely tap in. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna play a couple of music and all that. Play some commercial. We'll be right back, y'all. Right here on the morning show. So we get right into it, because I definitely want to know what's going on with my sister Nicki Minaj. You understand?
Right. Are they targeting her or what? What is really going on?
They mess with our sister, mess with the queen like that. And out there, Amsterdam, that is, right? And I seen the little two or three different videos that she posted up live in situations. We'll go back. We're gonna talk about that situation. You know what I'm saying?
I was happy she went live. I was happy about that.
And the preacher,
definitely.
And the preacher with the 18-year-old. What y'all think about that?
We gonna 18-year-old. We're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna make her do what it do right here on the morning
what
show.
The queen got for.
Ooh, yeah, you already know Vette already got some things. She already stirring up the pot right now. We'll be right back, y'all.
This is why you're a broke musician. Everyone's always so mad. They're saying the music business doesn't want us to succeed. Well, right now, this is the best time to be an artist, but you are not making the best decisions. See, most musicians are sending to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, which all pay a fraction of a penny when people listen to their music. Is that worth it? Imagine if you looked into the newspaper and it said, there's a job offer. We pay you fractions of a penny. Would anybody be excited for that? No. The problem is most artists don't have any offers. They just send people to Spotify. That's their offer. My offer is I could get paid a fraction of a penny. They haven't set up a page that shows how much that they charge for a show. They don't have their website, and they're not driving traffic to their website where people can actually buy their albums. They don't have any membership platforms where people can now subscribe to them for $5 a month. There's no way for anybody to spend more money with them, even if they wanted to. So for you as an artist, what you do with this information is first, you need to start off by creating offers. Perform at someone's birthday party. What does that cost? Put it on your website. What does an album cost? Put it on your website. How much does a custom song cost? Put it on your website. You have to have other options for people to buy something from you than to just go to Spotify and pay you a fraction of a penny.
June in Pittsburgh.
Get ready for the biggest Juneteenth celebration in the nation.
June 14th through the 16th in downtown Pittsburgh. It's an all-star lineup with special musical guests, Freeway and Beanie Siegel. Also featuring Brownstone, Stokely, Kiki White, Arrested Development, Kelly Price, The Blackbirds, El Bonner, and more. June 14th through the 16th in Pittsburgh. Get there.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuned in, you know what I'm saying, last night, you know what I'm saying, and a couple of requests this morning, you know what I'm saying, and that people loving that, the intro of the album, Logan Berry, you know what I'm saying, let's get right to it, y'all. Yeah, Logan Berry. Joke over the see, Ball Banger.
Yeah. Roll up this beat so I can smoke a track. Order 20 wings and things in all flat. Stretch out my style with words like Cadillac. Logan Berry on ferry and varies a loud pack. Move smooth, groove without a call. Bring the entertainment cause I can raise the ball. I'm a DIYer, that's why I grind hard. Part of the son, I am the all. Drinking Logan Berry, spit raw and breaking laws. Talking to you and your crew and all of y'all. Y'all can have this ghetto shit, piss in the hall. Walking up the stairs, smelling like dirty stars. Mic check, respect so we connect. On my vibe, so right, so I reflect. A new mindset, respect the project. Work this money, stretched like latex. Don't get mad, I'm spitting on this raw. Killing you quick, you trick like fentanyl. Talking real, not trying to be mean. Going hard in the paint like Draymond Green.
I am a calm spitter, I got a dong getter. Black diamonds, got my whole charm lit up. Broad on my arm, looking tight, Pam Grierish. If it ain't a black card, she ain't trying to hear it. I got a black God spirit, hear it. Shine so frozen, gotta stand still or wear it. I move though, with the hooligans, I know their steps. Boastful, type cocky, gotta show their reps. Me, I'm more laid back, control my breath. Meditation after my prayer, control my left. I'm right. In a bronze face bottle with a large age, gin and jack, looking like I got an elder barge face. So open, I can see her soul, she dreaming of Vera Wayne's when you see her toes. So pearl her, twirl her whole, I hold my own. Got son standing in line to hold my throne, I'm great. I ain't never been accused of hate, but I've been accused of murder and went upstate. Please excuse my swag, I've been up late. I move from light to dark just to check my mate. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, Logan Berry right there. That's the intro of the album. Dropping at the end of the summer. You know what I'm saying? Live on. It's going to be only on the website, though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on, I don't know, it might be on barthebaker.com, but it's going to be on the new website, which is raisethebarent.com. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's really nice. I love the back and forth. I love how you kind of lowered your tone, and it was it's perfect for that verse.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling both songs.
Right. Yeah, that was I guess that was the Quavo talking, right?
Man, I like when you dropped your certain things. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I got a good ear for music. I do. It's a gift of mine, and the way how you playing around with the sounds with your voice and all of that. Man, in the pen game. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah. My favorite part of it joint when Bar said, you know, Janet Jackson with the bars face. The people don't know they used to be married back in the day.
Oh, I remember. Oh, I definitely remember.
Yeah, that's why he did that. He was like, he don't think people gonna remember that metaphor right there because they was married once upon a time when she was a teenager.
I got a black God spirit. Hear it?
Yeah, no doubt. He was very, and he had the metaphor in there that he was vulnerable with too. So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because I was accused of murder and I been upstate.
Yeah. I caught that on the on. I caught that very early on. I caught that. I'm listening for the story. I was listening to Prince Bam Fam last night. Man, come on.
Oh man, come on, man.
We don't have a clean version of that, do we?
Man, we don't have a clean version of that Ghostface, but I it's so fire. I mean, I play a little bit of it, but I can't play all of it.
Yeah, we don't. The morning show a little bit different.
Yeah, different. Yeah, I gotta get a clean version of that one, dear Prince Killer, because that joint fire. I do got it in the chamber though, just in case.
That joint fire. You should have seen me last night. I didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock. So I turned out and missed the show. I get on there, Logan Berry played. You talking about let me bring it back. I'm like, yeah, bring it back, because I didn't hear that. Let me make sure I heard that, okay? Yes. You know, all of that. It was a nice, really, really great show last night. If y'all did not check out the pop-up show with the Joker and Byers Banga, check it out. I shared it. I believe I shared it last night. The music is phenomenal on this episode. It really is a great episode. One of my favorite episodes that y'all have done so far. Yeah. Shout out to Prince Killer winning that award. We got to give him his flowers, his roses last night, man. Wait a minute. Starport produced it? What? What? Come on now. And big shout out to
that part.
White Boy Productions. What?
Yeah, that part right there had me. What? Let me find out.
What? Yeah. He did say she produced it and put the beat on there. Who put the beat on the one song with DMX?
Yes. She said, that's Starford. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, we working. Yeah, appreciate you. Dark Sting in the building. Going doing your thing. How was your show last night? Because I know you had a little show last night. When you was before you was on for a little bit on our show, Dark Sting, and how did your show go? Put that in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing too. That's fire. Yeah,
Starport is phenomenal.
I keep telling people the Queens is queening. The Queens is queening. Come on, I was just me and Talita had a conversation. Queens is queening. They taking over on a whole other level. Everybody that knows in the Queen, all the Queens is doing y'all thing, man. Like. Y'all making the fellas and the kings step our game up, because y'all definitely got the lead right now. Y'all sprinting and guess what? Then we gonna continue to support. You know what I'm saying? And don't get mad, fellas. Just support. That's all. You know what I mean? You can step your game up and support at the same time. Come on now. They deserve it. They deserve it, man.
He said the mosh pit was wild. My kids went to. It wasn't Tyler the Creator. Who was it they went to? Oh, God, and I love this young guy's music.
Yeah.
Can I think of the name of him? Oh, Smino. They went to Smino. They went to see Smino in Chicago, and they had a mosh pit. My son was like, Ma, I had to grab he was talking about his sister and pick her up and hold her up so she wouldn't get smushed in the mosh pit.
Oh, yeah.
Right, son.
Yeah. You got to
get killed in the things.
Oh, yeah. It's a culture to it, but it's also dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, what is that song? Because I don't remember that. Was that stuff going on when we were going to concerts? Like,
I mean, if you went to a rock and roll concert, death metal, any type of punk rock band, that was their culture of what I'm saying, the way they express themselves. Because a lot of that rock and roll punk, and out of that type of music was the poor kids in the neighborhood that had talent. Same thing as the hip hop, the Bronx, man, in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came together. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get a chance, go to Hulu and watch that. The true story on Grandmaster Flash and all that. It's called The Get Down. It's a series, and they tell you that they took abandoned buildings, plugged the electric from the street, and they created their own club. and that was a place where all the ghetto kids go to express themselves and have a good time, and you know what I'm saying. You forget that you got a curfew. You forget that you know what I'm saying. You got issues. You got mental health issues. That was a place where you came together to reflect one another musically, and that's the same thing with the punk music, punk rock. You know what I'm saying? All that's the same way they came together in that culture too. So you know what I mean. So that's how they express themselves. Mosh pit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you did right, baby. Grab your sister and then hold her up if you have to.
Yeah.
He said it ended up bloody almost every concert. See, that's what I hear. Because didn't somebody get trampled last year? We reported on it. I remember that.
Yeah.
What's up, DJ Larry Loud? Yeah, fam, you should be proud. Man, I just can't believe how great that show went last night. The pop-up show with the Joker and Byron's Banger. That was a really, really dope musically inclined show. I really enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. Then we got some requested in, you know what I'm saying? Prince Killer wanted to hear the Welcome to Vegas, and you know what I'm saying, and all the or you know, we think they were going back and forth with their music, and it was dope telling their stories, and you know, especially the story behind the scenes of how he grew up being behind the music of his uncle and his father. So that, you know, to Divine Debonair, I think that was dope. That's in his perspective as a young man. So yeah.
I was sitting there thinking about that because you remember him as a little child.
Yeah, I mean, I remember him in the car seat with Tim's own hair. He had a lot of hair on his head. He had braids down his back down to his butt. It's just braids. You know what I'm saying? And he's giving me 5 all the time and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember him in diapers. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you know.
Look at him now doing this thing, that pin game. I know that's right, Prince Killer.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
He's definitely doing
what's going on with Nicki? I do want to play the video that she actually posted on her own IG, because the rhetoric before I even knew she had posted her own video, the headlines started coming through saying that she was detained in the Netherlands because of possible marijuana. And then come to find out it's pre-rolls. And then, you know, but the question is she being targeted? Was she being targeted? Because the scenario that she's painting is that they've been trying to not let her on stage from the get-go.
Right.
So let's go ahead and play the video. Dark Stinks that I've seen so many metal bands live that's not even funny. I've seen Korn is Limp Bizkit is fire. Metallica. I grew up listening to Metallica. Breaking Bad. I never heard of that.
Yeah. Shout out to Metallica. The drummer is married to a Buffalonian. Yeah, the drummer of Metallica is married to his wife is from Buffalo. Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah, she's from Kenmore, because he's an Atlanta Falcons fan and she's a Buffalo fan. And you go to when they do their cribs or whatever, he got one half. She got Bills Mafia on one side. He got the Bird Gang on the other side. Representing the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, so. Yeah, so that's kind of funny. But he married a Buffalonian, you know what I'm saying, while he was on tour. So she was a groupie at first. And ended up being married. Yeah. So that's dope. So shout out to Metallica.
Right. Let me go ahead and play this.
Second.
Tell me again.
The police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage.
Okay.
And to search everything of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open it. And first of all, because you filmed him, and he was like... Because
I filmed him?
Yeah, he was like... He doesn't believe me that you don't have more with you than... You said.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah. So.
I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, of course. What did they say?
Second.
Tell me again.
So that was the video of Nicki when she was being detained, and if you look at her social media clips and what she's been writing on, I believe it was X, she's basically saying that, Darkstain said Nicki Minaj was arrested the other day in Amsterdam after finding a pre-roll in her luggage. I think that's a weird one because weed is completely legal in Amsterdam. Yeah, there's a lot. And if you go on her social media, she was basically saying or alleging that they've been trying to not let her get on stage from the get-go. Like she feels like she was being targeted here. And sometimes that's why we really have to open our eyes and think like sometimes this could be happening. And then they'll try and paint the story that she was crazy or that, they'll try and paint a different story to make us believe one thing when in the reality of it is it could be that she was being targeted. I don't know. I don't know. What are your thoughts after, what are y'all thoughts?
It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense.
Like you say, go ahead.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me though. Yeah, it didn't make sense at all. Like, like you supposed, like she said, you supposed to check the bags in the Gidea when you first came into the line and all that, and you know what I'm saying, and then they're gonna wait until she get on the plane and then search again.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of suspect. That is targeted. That's a hell of a target. I don't know what their laws is out there government-wise and all that, but I'm pretty sure she could do something about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's your thoughts on it, Miss Arkansas?
My thing is, if you got to do drugs or whatever, do your drugs before you get on that plane. Because at the same time, it might be legal in one state and not legal in the other state. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they do search your stuff after you done already supposed to be searched. Everybody everywhere is confused. Somebody in the airport probably said, check her again. You never know what had happened. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if you got to do drugs, do your drugs before you get to the airport. That's what I got to say about it. Whether it's pre-rolled or you gonna roll it or whatever. Do it before you use it up. Make sure you ain't got nothing left over because they even check for the smell and everything. I remember being around somebody and I ain't smoked marijuana almost 25 years. They want to swipe me. I knew I ain't did nothing. Just because somebody gave me a ride that was smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Let's open it up for discussion, everybody. He said, bringing weed into Amsterdam is illegal. Yeah, being that Amsterdam is one of those states, one of those countries.
Yes.
Isn't about everything legal in Amsterdam? So,
yeah.
I mean, it's suspect. It's definitely suspect here.
Yeah, something crazy, but I'm glad she taped it and stuff too. So, extra precaution.
Darkstain said, as a weed smoker who smokes every day, this is really weird because I have met a lot of stoners from everywhere in the world. Some people I know are from Amsterdam. They smoke every day. Yeah, the laws in Amsterdam are different.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, it is still different. I have a good friend out here in Pittsburgh, a DJ, who's from Amsterdam, and you know what I'm saying? And he toke up all the time. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So what came up is that, as in the rest of the world, drugs are officially illegal in the Netherlands. Possession, dealing, selling, production, and most other acts involving any drug are punishable by law. Definitely got to be able to do a little bit more research in that. They're also saying you're not allowed to buy alcohol in the Netherlands until you are 18. And they called it a soft drug. Did you see that?
You would say that again?
They called it a soft drug, which is allowed in coffee shops.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. He said, I still can't believe the United States classifies weed as a bad drug. Well, not only that, but they're in one of the states, it's one of the A states. I feel like it may be Arizona or it could be Texas. They're trying to make it where an abortion drug is a controlled substance. Where they do that at? Making it harder and harder for women who may not want to keep a pregnancy have to deal with that. I think it's so And the age is 21 in the U.S. for drinking. That is correct. That is correct. Well, and moving on, Aisha and Steph Curry welcomed their fourth child, and it was a little boy. So he has 2 girls and 2 boys now. Congratulations to Steph and Aisha Curry. I thought that was.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
It sounds like Texas. It's one of them, or I feel like Arizona or Texas. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Definitely one of those. I cannot remember. I saw that last week, and I meant to bring it up. But yeah, they're definitely trying to outlaw an abortion pill and make it, well, not outlaw, they're trying to make it where it's going to be classified under a controlled substance, which means that you would have to get it from a doctor. It's legal in Amsterdam. They have the world's largest cannabis cup coming up. Yeah, they actually have coffee shops that have, and they call it soft drugs, that have marijuana in it. For some reason, I thought the cane was legal in Amsterdam, but it seems like it's not.
Wow. So when you traveling, y'all have to definitely do your research. Get the laws down packed. Don't be stupid to bring stuff on the plane. You know, oils, none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you know they trying, especially if you're American, they trying to put us under the jail. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you black. Ooh, Lord, that's a whole different type of smoke right there.
Well, I guess since it's Memorial Day, y'all want to get into some more music, and then I found this really dope story about this lady in the Bronx who repurposes furniture and gives it away to people. I know a lot of people who have started over, or you're moving in your first apartment and you may not have the funds to furnish it. Well, this lady in the Bronx is doing something about it. I thought that was a dope story. We'll talk about that.
No doubt. Then what about that preacher though? That preacher.
Man, I saw it. Oh, you said you tagged me to it.
Yeah, Joe did. I tagged you to that joint.
I'm gonna have to put that up on Instagram.
On Instagram, he had tagged you on the joint, and he had an 18-year-old wife. Yeah, 18-year-old wife. He's 60-something years old.
He's 63, 60-something.
Yeah, man.
That ain't the killing part. The killing part is when he said, if you come at his wife, you might well come at him. He in other words, he's saying, hell with what the Bible saying.
Yeah. He said, you want all the smoke. That's my wife.
It's sad. It's crazy.
That's my wife.
So we gonna come back with that too, y'all. See what y'all think about that one.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. I'm like, come on, brother.
That's a bit much.
It ain't, come on, you know what I mean? It's Memorial Day, y'all. Making it do what it do. We live here on the morning show, man. We're gonna have a good time today. And you know what I'm saying? Play one of the greatest songs we have played on the show. You know what I'm saying? And make it do what it do, man. And shout out to these artists that we've been playing for over about a year now. You know what I'm saying? And make it do it. Shout out to my man Terrence Love in the building. No doubt.
Yo, what up? This your boy Terrence Love, and you're listening to the only show moving in the morning. That's the Morning Show Podcast with Joker and Vet every Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And remember, let's get love back on the radio. Terrence Love.
Tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Can't never think of you and I when I'm asleep, girl. All day I pray for you cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Custom made two-piece suit, diamonds as my jewels. Chairs love fitted, all gifts for you. Cause my baby keep it looking like a meal. And girl, I make you feel like you're a star for real. So I send a text message, what I wanna do. If you say yes, then girl, I'll be coming through. No, I need a love to come and swim in your loving, girl, that's for real. I think I'm going crazy. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I've been for you cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. your head all the way down to your feet, girl. Anything you wanna do, cause girl, you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. Tonight you're all mine, yeah. I seen the sun, I seen the moon, I seen the stars above. Looking into your eyes, my kisses on your thighs. I love how you call my name when I reach that special spot. Oh yes, we're about to start making love over here, love over there, love in the kitchen, love in the chair. Tigers, girl, it's gonna be a bonnet. Cause once I get inside, girl, I'm gonna try. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I think of you cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine, yeah. Can I get you from your head all the way down to your feet, girl? Anything you wanna do, cause girl, you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. Tonight you're all mine, yeah.
Let me talk to you.
Sleep, girl. All day I've been for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine, yeah. Can I get you from your head all the way down to your feet, girl? Anything you wanna do, cause girl, you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine, yeah.
No doubt, man. That was Terrence Love right there, giving us some of that love. That brother right there, that brother right there be singing, boy. Yeah, that's my brother right there. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying, doing this thing. Don't forget to tune in to the Eros Network Radio Memorial Day mix starting at 8 o'clock, 8 to 8. It's gonna be off the chain from 8 to 8. Nothing but old school, new school, 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s music. Some Marvin Gaye's Earth, Wind and Fire, all the way up to the 2000s, to some Chris Brown, to some Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time all day long. So while you on the grill and you doing your thing for the holiday, tune into the evenrushnetwork.com and go ahead and download that app and then make it do it. If you don't want to download the app, you can definitely just click on the radio wedge and just listen. Click on it. You know what I'm saying? And in the description right now, let's click on it and you know what I mean, and just listen. You know what I'm saying? While I come up on your device as a radio wedge, and you go ahead and just listen right there. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time and just enjoy yourself. Enjoy some good music right there. It's off the chain.
Yeah, I was listening to the Evening Rush the other day. Heard some Mary and everything. I'm noticing that some of our comments aren't showing up, everybody. So if you are on Facebook, we do apologize, but the comments are not showing up for us on this side. The only reason I see them is because I have my phone open on two of the pages, but the comments are not showing up anymore coming from Facebook. So we do apologize, everybody. Sometimes StreamYard, it does updates. Especially I noticed that on the social media side, like on Facebook, they do updates, and sometimes it takes a day or so for Facebook to catch up. So we do apologize that we don't see the comments. It's not that we're ignoring anybody over on Facebook. It's just that they are not showing up anymore.
The updates and all that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on, StreamYard.
Yes, Grand Rising, baby.
Yeah.
Big Mike out there. Who else out there? I see Larry Loud was out on Facebook for a moment.
Yes.
Now it's not showing up anymore. But I found the video on TikTok of this preacher. I saw this. I don't know if it was because you had tagged me to it or not, but I did see this. So let's go into one of these videos. This is, I don't know. This is, my father was older than my mom. So it's just a little weird, I guess.
Yeah,
back in the days, didn't they marry people like that? This is a little bit much.
Yeah.
This is definitely a little bit much, but the pastor is defending himself. I'm going to go to, this is the one that I watched.
Okay.
And I wish some of y'all would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you going to do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news. Let me tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. You better say praise the Lord. Cause that's my wife.
Uh-huh.
And she grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her.
The organ, though.
Now, if this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up.
I don't know about that.
But you a hypocrite. So don't you forget the Bible say marriage is honorable.
Okay.
And the Bible said when you find the wife, honey, you find favor with God, honey. I found some favor with God. And we sleeping good at night. Ain't nobody up all night worrying about all these crooks. But I felt I need to say that because somebody talking about what they're going to do if they see you. I'm telling you now, don't let the devil fool you. Because I ain't the one to play with. I get on the other side here.
Yeah.
He said he's not the one to play with.
He ain't nothing to play with. He like a sprained ankle. He ain't nothing to play with.
I don't know. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, but that organ, though.
I know, right? Now, why they gotta make it so funny?
The organ was instigated.
Right, wasn't it?
The organ was instigated. He wanted smoke. He wanted to see some smoke.
He said, "You catch him outside. How about that?"
That's why they want him out the church, because he's mixing the church with the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't teach the people both.
Yeah,
you
right. Yeah,
like I said, that's when it go back to the good book where God say a lot of false prophets.
Yeah.
Everybody that say God and Jesus ain't of them. You know what I'm saying?
That organ, you right, Bad Fam. That organ was something else. He was instigating like a
yeah, like he was saying, "Hey man."
Yeah, he was like, he said the organ was saying that part.
Right. Come on now.
Oh, boy. Oh, my man.
Tell him, Pastor. Tell him.
My question is, where was the parents? Was it like when they claim R. Kelly supposed to have been with them children? You know what I'm saying? They was around that age. Someone was older than that. Where's the parents? Did they sign off? Did they didn't care? Was they members of the church? You know, it's a lot of questions to be asked. And he talking about she didn't need nobody to sign for her. Was you praying on her all this time and waiting for her to get to that age where did nobody have to sign?
Yeah,
like all of that, Miss Arkansas. All of that.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it makes me wonder if the mom and dad didn't have similar situations. And a lot of times, like the struggle is real. And some people marry just to have financial stability. And I had a really good friend of mine tell me she married very young, not that type of dynamic, but it was definitely like double age. He may have been like 40 and she was 16. Like it was that type of situation. But she was told, what else do you have? So thinking about, I'm not sure where they're from. I'm listening to the dialect. You can tell they're like down south or something like that.
Yeah.
She may not have many options. Her family may have told her, what else do you have? It's a lot. That's one of them deep dive stories that you have to get into, because some people do marry. If you don't, like I said, my mom and my dad. My dad was born in 28. My mom was born in 53. So I grew up like that. But I do like listening to my mom talk and realizing, the things that she had to go through. There's definitely a power dynamic there. Because if you get, even at my age, I'm still learning, and I'm about to be 50, and I'm like, I can definitely see the daddy issues that come out in my own relationship. Right. You know what I mean? So I can't even imagine this 18-year-old who's not even lived life, and now this is the only man she's going to know. So it's a lot to digest in this situation.
And the question is, is her parents alive? Like, was she adopted, or did he bring her in growing up? That things happen like that too now.
That too.
In one of his videos, he say how he talk about how the kids love him or whatever.
Oh, there's more videos?
Oh, he just showing out.
He preached the whole sermon. The folk just chopping it up.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
The church, some of the church members clapping him on, but a lot of the church members want him out the church.
I'm looking at Big Mike said on Facebook, nope, she's still a teen. I agree.
Yeah, right. That part. Like, what's really going on?
Again, everybody, if you are on the Facebook side, we do apologize. We are unable to see the comments. I'm going to go on the Evening Rush and see if there's anybody on that side talking, and we can't see it as well.
And those who are on Facebook, go to Green Lynx Media on YouTube and go there and put your comments in so we can have a conversation with y'all, because we're not seeing none of the comments on the Facebook. So if y'all could be nice for y'all to go to the Green Links and make sure Green Links on YouTube, and make sure you click like and subscribe too, so you can always get the notification. So when these things happen, you can always can switch over. You know what I mean, and still watch the show. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah, but Bam Fam said if it was from the street, it was a come up.
Yeah. That was a come up, brother. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Maybe
I want to know
if it was the milkman or the mailman, it would have been a come up, but not the pastor. Somebody's supposed to lead the sheets, not eat the sheets.
Yes. But it's like, I want to know if her parents is alive though. I think she's probably was raised by him. I'm getting that
He
feeling.
said something about a lot of kids now.
Yeah, I think it seems like he raised her and married her.
We got to also keep in mind that, especially in the Black community, pastors are looked at and viewed as a very high tier.
Yeah, you do.
So I mean, there's a lot. A child, Bam Fam said, a child at that in his eyes, crazy. Yeah. It's so much to unpack in this situation. It's so much to unpack in this situation. Come on, my page that's having an issue. Come on over to the Evening Rush, or like Joker said, go on to the Green Links Media. It seems like it's my page that's having the issue for some reason.
Yeah. Go to Green Links Media on YouTube and put in your comments and subscribe and like, and we could see your comments and we could talk about this situation. And y'all click that bell too, so y'all get notification where we live, so y'all can go ahead and don't have to worry about it. Y'all can pretty much get that ding on your phone, tablet, or laptop, desktop, and y'all can definitely tune in with us every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's what we do here on the morning show, doing what it do.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is kind of interesting conversation.
I want to say this too. I don't know how long that thing gonna last, cause first of all, I'm 55, and I got a few of them older than me. One of them like to fool around sometime, but I be laying there looking like Miss Silly on Color Purple when old boy was taking care of his business. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she might be enjoying that hype right now, but eventually she ain't gonna want that.
Nah.
But if she gonna know any better, is the question, Miss
Even if she stick it out with him, she gonna have her youngster on the side that's really giving her the business. You know?
But if she don't know any better, how is she gonna know? How is she gonna know if she has never had anything else?
The way he talking,
she don't know better, but you better believe her little classmates and all them gonna start getting in her ear. Them little boys gonna want some of that offering money. Oh, it's gonna be really a mess. Just keep watching.
You think he's gonna allow her to be around some older women? I think not. He doesn't even seem the type.
That's why he talked the way he talked on that pulpit.
No, not older.
You see, we was talking on that pulpit, right? He let it be known that's my wife. It's gonna be
a slave, yeah.
It's gonna be a problem if you mess with my wife. You heard what he said now. He meant those words.
He must have heard some. I didn't watch all of it.
He can't watch it at the school unless she don't go to school, you know.
She ain't going to school. She probably already graduated from high school, 18.
Stay at home, mom.
Stay at home.
No, stay at home. Not even a mom yet.
Yeah, right. But at the same time, you don't know how strong her mind is, her mental is. He's controlling that situation. That's a controlling relationship.
Yeah.
That's one-sided. She don't got no say-so or nothing. When he say,
you ain't seen her make no video.
Yeah, she not gonna make one, huh? That pastor gonna lay hands on him. You know what I'm saying? Gonna lay hands on her. That's what's gonna happen.
It's sad, but it's true.
It's true. I mean, the way he talking. Listen to the tone of his voice and the energy and the vibration he's saying with these words at that pulpit in that church like that. You think he playing?
He was standing on business.
If you listen to the whole sermon and he talk about how the kids love him or whatever, if I was a parent and I was in that church, that'll make me think he's been messing with one of my kids, and I have to ask some questions. You know what I'm saying? Have he ever touched you? Have he ever said anything out the way to you? I have to ask my child a question, knowing that he done did this right here, and then talking about how all the kids love him.
That's a good question, Band Fam. Did he get married at that church?
Right.
Right around.
And if he did, can we see pictures?
Look, I'm still looking for more. I'm on here now looking for more, trying to figure out what's to figure out.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
he probably took her to the courthouse in Vegas somewhere. He did it.
Now, that's like he the leadership of the church, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now, if he's doing this, what are the deacons doing?
Come on now.
So I do have another video, everybody, that I'd like to play where people are asking those questions right there.
Okay.
So people are asking those questions. So let me share my screen one more time, everybody. This is a great conversation for Memorial Day.
It's like, if he's the leadership of the church, what are the deacons doing? What are the sisters in the church doing?
That's why they say you gotta cut the head off in order for
it sounds like.
Cause that's my wife.
Yeah, that's what he said.
My question to you is this, Bishop. Where was her dad? I could be wrong, but it sounds like or seem like that her dad is not in her life.
Right.
Because for you to be ranting and raving like that inside the church, that means that a lot of people approached you strongly. They have a right to, because what do a 63-year-old man have in common with an 18-year-old girl, and then tries to justify it in the pulpit of the church. Now, if her dad gave her away to you, I apologize, and so be it. But if he didn't, try to understand where people are coming from. And church folks, stop saying amen to everything. Really, it sounds foolish.
Right. That part.
You're right.
Come on, man. Listen. I ain't gonna say amen.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, man.
Church was agreeing with him. Yeah.
And that organ, he was doing too much. That organ, he just ass whipping in the name of Jesus.
You can't get over that part, kid.
I'm just gonna say it like that. Come on, brother.
Bro said he instigating it.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, no. That is not cute what you're doing right there, bro. That, you know what I mean? Come on. He really playing that thing too.
Just like that man you just showed. That man you just showed. He said, now if the father gave away, that's their business.
That's different.
The pastor, the bishop, rather, he ain't even no pastor. He a bishop. He higher than a pastor.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said that she didn't need nobody to sign no paper, whatever. In other words, didn't nobody have to give her away.
Nah, man. That's
he probably went over
that's
that
creepy.
kid.
It's creepy. It's weird. It's like in the congregation. If y'all still going to that church every Sunday, then y'all part of it. I'm just gonna be honest. You might as well be the one doing the same thing the pastor's doing, because I would have been left that. I left plenty of churches in my day when I was going to church. I left a lot of churches on things I didn't agree with stuff like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if he a leadership, if he the bishop, what the pastor doing? What the deacons doing? What the trustees is doing? What the choir director is doing? You know what I mean?
Come
on. What the ushers doing? Is the usher stripping that Magic City? I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, come on now. Big Mike said, and that's sad because he is a bishop. He puts pastors in place. You can't see it on the thing, but I'm looking at you. Hey, that's right. I see you over there on guidance,
Yeah, right. Like, these are things these are the questions that, what I'm saying, if I walk into that congregation, what I'm saying, everything's gonna be
man, more like yo man.
Yo man, right, all day. Like, come on now, like, what's really going on? If he's doing what he's doing as the bishop, imagine what's going on when they having the church picnics and stuff like that. That's where you really know what's going on. Go to a church picnic. I've been to plenty.
I got grandchildren 18. What I look like laying up with an 18-year-old? My son 40. I don't even want no man 40. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Again, the comments are not showing over on the Vette Green page, everybody. I do apologize. That burger dude, I see you over there. Big Mike, I see you still over there. You can, if you want your comments to show up, unfortunately, go on over to the Green Links page. So that burger dude say, good morning show, friends and family. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Big Mike said the church freakniks.
Yes, that's definitely what's going on. Because, the way he got things going on, like, if you want to go to the club, go to that church.
Oof. Oh, not the freakniks, though. Not the freakniks in the church. Come on now. Come on
in the church. You know what I'm saying?
Is the parents in any picture? That's a good question, too. And what does the mom look like?
I don't think, though. I think she was raised by, I think her, I don't know. I'm not putting my mouth on nothing. Lord forgive me. But I don't know if her parents is living or if they incarcerated or something. I don't know what's going on. They're not around, man. There's no way that the parents are around. There's no way.
I never was into older guys.
Google know everything. Google gonna know what.
Google it, huh? I never wanted to date anybody like double my age or anything. It's just like my mom is not that old. My mom just turned 71. Mm-hmm. I'm about to be 50. You know what I mean? Like, what I look like dating somebody that my mom could possibly date. I never want to do that, but To each his own. My sister and my mom. My oldest daughter, she like older guys. I'm like, yeah, you got that from your grandma for real, because that was not me.
Yeah, right.
I'm a little over half of almost 100 myself. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
Give me a 10-year span. Give me 10, 10, maybe 15 years.
I don't care if it's 20 at this age I am now. But if I were younger now.
And you know what, that goes to say that too, Miss Arkansas, because the older I get, the more it's like those are the more attractive men, the ones that's in their 50s.
And you know why? Because they know what you need, damn what you want. They know what you need.
I hear that.
That's right. That's a difference. That's a big difference. Yeah, that's a big difference. You know, because when you're young, you ain't thinking about none of that other stuff.
You
know what I mean?
Want it.
Want handout. Your handout like Allstate.
Gimme.
Yeah. You know,
Gimme got drowned and I'm her sister Stingy.
yeah, right. The bad fam said, the picnic. I want to know what's really going on with those picnic, church picnic.
For real.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother ball. That's freaknik right there all day.
I'm telling you, probably the community. We have to think that there's still rural communities who you raise these kids a certain way. They're raised to not be able to do certain things. And like this pastor may be a catch.
Mm-hmm.
And why wasn't he married already?
Yeah, he been through some things. Look like he done been through some things for real in his life that he probably married 3 or 4 times.
I think he'll another R. Kelly. I think he like them little children now.
Ooh.
He just got one he done raised to that point where he can go on. I bet
I think he raised that girl.
Say nothing about it. He'll marry 2 or 3 of them in the church.
Yeah, I think he raised that girl. I think he do. I really do. I really think he raised her. If not in the same household, but still was a mentor to her, being like foster care or something like that, and always was there, took her out, took her shopping, you know what I'm saying, being a father figure, and
office and stuff.
Yeah, I really do. I really think that was the ball game right there. You know what I mean? I just
there is another one here. So I guess they are saying that she went to church. Let me play this. I found another one.
Okay.
So she was a part of the church congregation. This is another one that I just found.
Wow.
Shout out to Melvin, man. Appreciate you going to come on that side.
My wife, Jordan.
Good morning.
Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news, cause that's my wife.
Oh, that's the one I see him.
She grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her. Now, if this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up. I'm telling you now, don't let the devil fool you. Cause I ain't the one to play when I get on the other side.
Oh, wow.
I wish some of y'all would.
So they're asking for an investigation. Did you see that at the end of that one?
Oh, yeah. Somebody.
You, watch it be more dirt than that is. Watch you done fool with some of them other little kids. Watch, it's going to be sick and sad. Watch. Because my thing is, even though he married her at 18, he had to been grooming her all the way up until she got to that point.
Got to. It gotta make sense. It gotta make sense.
Just now.
Listen, we can't make this up. We can't make this up.
Met with her at 18. You was sleeping with her before she got to 18.
Thank you. Cause that's too. Cause listen, by my knowledge as knowing young black women, it ain't gonna just happen. It's gonna have to be some type of coaching, some type of relationship. Some type of communication, bribing type of thing going on. It gotta be something. Getting your hair done, nails done, buying you them new Jordans you always wanted. It gotta be something involved in that movement for him to marry that girl at 18 and talk about it in church.
And if he was doing all that, you better believe he was touching on her too.
Yeah. Come on, man. We can't make this up. You know what I mean?
Preach, Miss Arkansas.
Yeah, like it gotta make
Man,
sense.
I'm
Like,
just telling you what God want us to say, not what I want to say.
yeah, it's like and my thing is, what else going on? What else really going on? It's gonna come out to the light though. Since this came out to the, you know what I'm saying? Next tomorrow's show, we might have something about a deacon that this, that, and the third, or the choir director by Friday. Watch what I tell you. Watch.
Yeah, there's definitely something to say. I think tapping into that grooming part also, because a lot of times that happens. They start very, very early. This may have started prior to her becoming 18 years old, but like you said, she's 18 now. Why 18 is the ruling age, the age where you can be considered an adult, but you can't drink until you're 21. Right. But you can sign your life over to the government at 18. Make it make sense. It does not make sense to me. An 18-year-old, in my eyes, is not an adult. You can't even. I think that's too much for a child. My 21-year-old, in my eyes, is just becoming an adult. She was slipping her money.
You ain't slipping her money.
You
get
ain't
that right.
Get
that
your
part.
own house. You can't hold your house down. You can't do none of that for real at 18.
Nope.
You know
but
what
listen,
I'm saying?
though.
You gotta still run over there to mom and them house and get this and get that.
What
happened was, y'all, instead of him P-R-A-Y for her, he was P-R-E-Y on her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
He was praying on her.
That's right. That's right. That's a whole other show, ain't it?
Bam Fam said he was slipping her money on the side. Big Mike said,
yeah.
Child, she didn't even make 20 yet.
Yeah, he was doing everything to get her attention.
He was stalking her in the pulpit. Big Mike said, "Yeah, Miss Arkansas said instead of praying, he was praying."
Yes,
that's a word, Miss Arkansas. You need to put that on the T-shirt.
Yeah,
don't pray. Pray for me. Don't pray on me.
That's right.
Come on now,
that's
right. Pray for me. Not
it
pray
just gotta.
on me.
Shout out to the churches that's doing the right thing, but there's been a lot of churches. And I'm gonna say this in South Carolina, the Bible Belt. There's so many churches that got so much things that I didn't agree with when I was living out there for them 13 years. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Go to church, do what it do. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to go to church for you. I'm going to go to church for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if it ain't nothing there for me, I'm not going to be there.
Move around.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense to me. You know what I mean? No, if I feel some type of way, it's a reason why I feel type of way. That's not normal.
Yeah.
You know why you feel a certain type of way, Joe?
Yeah.
Because he say, try the spirit by the spirit. If it ain't right, it ain't right.
It ain't right. I mean, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard a lot of, I hear a lot of things. And okay, cool. I'm not gonna go about what I hear. Because I want to, experience myself. Because people do tell lies. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Just being one. But
right.
if I don't feel what you're saying, then I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and figure it out myself. But if I see it for myself, come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of churches in South Carolina that just have everybody have their own little thing. Some things I could deal with, but some things I just can't deal with. I don't care how good the pastor is. I don't care how they can sing, what things they can bring to the table. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why I moved how I moved living in South Carolina. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's something serious, but
Big Mike said, I thought it said you find a wife, you find a good thing, not a child. That part.
Yeah, right.
And how does the conversation go? You know what I mean? Like, how can you have? Yes, there are some very, very mature teenagers out there, and I'm saying teenagers because this is what she is. She's still a teenager. But the level of conversation, what is that level of conversation? Because there's lived experiences that this baby has not even begun to journey on yet. So what does that conversation look like? It's definitely daddy issues on another level.
Yeah, and I mean
my children is grown. My children is grown. I had a friend, and this been about 5 years ago. Like I said, they grown and been grown for a while. But I still checked her. First of all, you supposed to be my friend. Second of all, you're old as hell. I don't care if he is grown. I can't see you with him. Maybe your daughter, but not you.
Mm-hmm.
That part, Big Mike. That part. Yep.
That's because they follow pastors. They don't follow the Bible if they're going to follow that.
That's right. That's why God said keep your eye on him.
That's all. That's everywhere.
Oh, this happened 2 years ago. What? Yeah, I really got to do some investigating on that. So this happened in Des Moines, Iowa, is what Bam Fam is saying, and she's now 21 years old. This happened 2 years ago.
Oh, they just not digging it up.
Wow.
They acting like this just happened yesterday.
Wow.
It's still sick, but my thing is.
Okay, my question is they still married though?
Right.
She's 21.
Right.
Is they still married though?
Oh, you know what? Some of these posts are from 2022. Thank you for that, Bam Fam. Some of these posts definitely are from 2022. So it must have just started back
old
up
news.
again. Yeah.
Old news is good news too.
It's still a great conversation.
Somebody, hey, they had swept it up under the carpet, and somebody dug it back up for a reason.
Yes, they did. Yes,
That's
they did.
what happened. That's, you know what, Miss Arkansas? Why has it been dug back up?
You know why? Yeah. I'm saying, this is my opinion now. This ain't what it is, but I think she got divorced and she posted it up. I think they got divorced and she posted it up. Huh? She did a Cassie on like a Cassie to the Diddy.
Morgan Freeman did some weird stuff too, and I love Morgan Freeman, but that definitely made me look at him sideways, like marrying the wife's niece or cousin.
That's right. That's right. Jerry Lee Lewis did it. Elvis did it. Yup.
This pastor wants to join the group. It's funny, but it's not funny because, man, when you have a female, or I'll even say a male, when you have somebody, because I know male on male relationships where the dynamics is very much the same, where the man is older and the guy is younger. And sometimes when you have a guy who's coming out, or even a female who's coming out for the very first time, they look to somebody, an older person, to help them come out, and then they start the grooming process. So this can happen in any relationship. It does not have to be male to female, or I've seen it happen in various relationships, and it's really a grooming process. It's a grooming process. It's so much we can talk about here. And yes, they are still married.
Still married. Oh wow. So who made people who wanted to leak this back out again? Somebody hating somebody. They might be hating on the church. Somebody hating on the church and pulled it up.
Yep.
You didn't touch somebody's booty.
Listen, I'm looking at this. The latest one that I see. So this was posted. Looks like 7/2 of 2022. So that is almost 2 years ago. And now it's trending again. For whatever reason, it's trending again as of about 5 days ago. Yeah, somebody has it trending again.
Well,
or maybe
my thing is 2 years ain't got nothing on that. Say, for instance, all them women was younger than Bill Cosby, but they still let them went back 30-some years to do something to that man. You know what I'm saying? Look at R. Kelly. He locked up because somebody saying he did this and did that. He ain't no better. Matter of fact, he worse. Because it's best not to know than to know and don't do right. Now, that's what God said. He said it's best to not know than to know and don't do right. And I ain't just speaking to the bishop and all them folks. I'm talking to myself, too. That's why every day I ask him to help me be what he want me to be, because I already know if I be what I want to be, I'm going to be a hot mess too. So that's why
that she may be pregnant.
It says she might be pregnant. So therefore, that means he's 66 years old now.
Yeah, just
and
about.
What that also means? That probably ain't even his baby.
Ooh, I got one more that I'll play for everybody and do it. Ooh, wait.
You might got a point right there, Miss Arkansas. You might got a point right there, cause she young now. Cause she don't know. You know, I don't know now.
Woman relationship. Y'all love to jump in the comments and say, "Oh, it's okay, best life." But how do you feel about?
Go ahead.
Of a 65-year-old pastor named Dwight Reed, who's on stage defending himself for marrying a younger woman. Now, the problem is when he met and married his wife, she was 19 years old. And not only was she 19 years old, she was performing. He mentored that child.
And I wish some of y'all would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news. Let me just tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. You better walk by and say, praise the Lord. That's what you better do. Because that's my wife.
Okay.
And she grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her. Now, if this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up.
So what she posted for?
But you a hypocrite.
So she's saying that, let me stop sharing. So she's saying that he's confirmed that that the wife is pregnant. He said, do the stories of those Utah churches of those 14-year-old girls being married off every day. I will definitely write that down under the U's, the Utah churches.
And you know what? That's why it's so much sex trafficking going on, because people saying it's okay for this kind of stuff to go on. That's why a lot of girls are coming up missing and stuff like that, because people thinking it's okay.
It ain't okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't okay. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, my daughter don't let me know what's going on. Well, I know what's going on because she got an older man too. She don't think I know that. You know what I'm saying? So I hope she watching the show.
I know that's right, bro. I'm like, man, listen. Man, listen. It's the power dynamic for me, because there's so much that you have to learn as you grow older. There's things that you have to learn. And if you have a man where the power dynamic is that extreme, I mean, we are talking over a 40-year span of experience that this man has over this young lady. 63 to 18, that's a lot of experience. So what is going to happen is that she's going to be groomed to become what he wants her to become. Unless, I mean, not to take away that she may have a strong mind, but just like the power dynamic just does not
be depending on him now, because everybody talking about it, you know.
Or she's already dependent on him, because this is 2 years later we're talking about it. And she allegedly may be pregnant.
If he fussing like that in the church and talking about he'll take it to the street, if he got that kind of attitude, who to say he ain't putting his hand on him?
Yeah, that part. That's the part I'm talking about. That he's very the tone of his voice and the way he's saying it. You know what I'm saying? As me being a man too. Okay, come on, bruh. You know what I mean? You can't BS a BS.
Good morning, mommy.
You can't BS a BS. You can't cover that up to what I've been through, Pastor. Because I know. You might be older than me, but I've probably been through more than you've been through. Because the way you talking, brother, ain't even balancing out, bruh. It ain't. I mean, because right now,
take it to the streets, okay?
I mean, you know, that's cool too. But the thing is, man, is like, what's really going on?
And he must be talking about with guns. He ain't finna fight nothing.
You know what I'm saying? A real chemistry, you don't want no smoke right now.
Not Big Mike saying her paperwork was probably a library card. Oh, y'all got me about to fall out my seat.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Ain't
you know.
I telling?
Yeah, it's more to it than that. It's more to it than that. Because the way he talking on that pulpit is different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's you know, I'm reading between
They
the
need to
lines of
bring him
everything you're
down.
saying.
They need to bring him down. I ain't gonna say get him out the church, cause you know what I'm saying. Stay in there, and if you got hell in you, it eventually come out you.
Yeah.
But they
Yes, she
need to
had.
bring him
He did the
down
research.
to a lower level.
Benfam said she do have a baby by him.
Thank you, Bam. Bam Fam be on it. That's what I'm talking about. I love getting some news from you. Yeah, man. See, I said that she was gonna be pregnant because you can kind of, man, you can look at this story. How many people got with their teenage love? What's the name? He had that lockstep. I'm sure he had that on lock. Okay.
Yeah, the way he talking, he had that bad boy locked in a broom with 4 keys to it while he was going to Bible study and doing what he want to do.
When
that's not the only girl he messing with. Believe that. The way he talking,
And
he's
that's
not
probably
the only
why
one.
it's coming back. And that's probably why it's coming back up too, Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else talking now.
He said what? He said it's showing her with a baby. Okay.
Wow.
Cause they ain't the only one now. That's why it's coming. That's why it's coming back on the internet.
My daughter little boyfriend wasn't even older than her, but by my baby having a baby, that was a hurt feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had mine young, but to see my baby have a baby, that was a different kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
My thing is when we get through talking, once again, world is her parents. If did they get rid of her? Did they, like Joker said, did they die? They gotta be dead because incarcerated or any of that other stuff will still make you want to do something. So where are they? Did they sign her over to him?
Say he ain't a leader. Wow. He ain't a leader, nor he a pastor. He might be official to the church, but you know, not the whole church. The whole church is lost. Yeah, definitely. Because you know, you the head doing that. Trust me, down the trickle from the head down to the rest of that whole thing. That thing is ugly.
You're supposed to be leading the shit.
That thing is ugly. You know what I mean? I don't even want to talk to the women in the church. Oh Lord, have mercy. I don't even want to have a conversation with other women.
Amen. They done gave him some too.
Yeah, that's the ones. The one that said amen real loud one gave him head in the back of the church office.
Ooh, now stop. Ooh.
Come on, man, be 100. Let's be 100 because she said that thing loud.
My coffee.
She said amen and wiping her mouth. Like, come on now. You know
this
what I mean?
Is crazy.
Like, come on, like, you know, because you know, listen, this is. I like I said, I've been to a lot of churches, and I don't hear things. I see things.
I mean, I know what I see where the pastor was sleeping with various women.
That's why I learned what I learned on my own. I get to know God for myself. And that's why he said, keep an eye on him because man will fail you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep your eye on him because like I just said, and it's his word, not mine. He said, man will fail you. And I done had so many to fail me. And I done failed so many. You hear me?
I always wondered, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one. I know all of us have been to church before. When you go to like, you know, choir rehearsal, when they have like Bible study and all that, and it was always that one room that was always closed and locked.
Ooh.
I know I ain't the only one that had that church like that in the black church. Come on now.
Ooh, bro.
Can we talk about that? What was in that room?
Right.
Why was it always locked?
You see just 2 cars in the middle of the night parked by the church, and you're like,
Yeah, right.
Here.
Nobody told me we had Bible study today.
What meeting they having? Right.
Yeah, right. Oh, you got Sister Jones, Jeep right there, and Deacon James, a Cadillac, and they in the church? In the church a lot.
And my thing is, I wouldn't even care about them doing that, but why the church? You would have been better off if you did it in your car. You know what I'm saying? Not in the church.
But I always
why,
wanted to know
like
that.
I said, when we had that real bad tornado here in Arkansas, it was two churches standing right there by each other. And when I tell you that tornado took that whole church off the ground, wasn't nothing left but the sign saying something about come Sunday or something. That sign was still standing, but that whole church was gone. And the church beside that wasn't even touched, not even a shingle off the roof. I say something was going on in that church God wasn't pleased with.
Well, that's right. That's right.
Energy is attracted a certain way. I want to say again, the comments, we do apologize, but the comments are not showing up. If you are tuning in from the Vette Green page, I love y'all for tuning in. But unfortunately, the comments are not showing up for us on that side. We do see you. Thank you, everybody. I see you tuning in this morning. Elliot, appreciate you. Mommy, appreciate. I had to call my mom. I'm like, Ma, everything okay?
Yeah.
I'll see her comments showing up.
Yeah. I always want to know about that. I don't know. I'm Mama, when you went to the church, what was in that room that was always locked?
Ooh, what was in that room? And my mom was in deep in the church too. I heard on all of that.
Every black church had that one room that's always locked.
Ooh-wee.
I've been to a lot of black churches from Ohio, New York, to Atlanta, to South Carolina. I've been to a lot of black churches. A lot of it. Even Clefo Down in them churches even got 3 or 4 of them rooms that's locked. You know what I mean? But nobody get into there but the ushers and the pastor. Yeah. And then them Diddy rooms.
Ooh, stop it. Stop it. Not necessary. Did we talk about it that a new person came up?
Yeah,
new
Five new people came up for Diddy. 5.
Ooh, stop it.
5. Yeah.
How do you feel as a black male looking at this? Like Diddy is somebody that we all looked up to. Like he was somebody that made it. How do you feel as a black male seeing what's going on?
It's when you hear a lot of things, like I say, you hear a lot of things. I don't let none of that bother me. You know, I hear a lot of things about Diddy back in the day. It didn't stop me from being a fan. But then when you see certain things like the videotape and all that, and everything, okay, all right, that's not right. That was very, it messed with my mental, messed with everybody's mental when we seen that. You know what I mean? But yeah, is you gonna stop listening to his music? That's not gonna happen. People still listen to R. Kelly music. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna stop me from listening to Diddy music, and I still love All About the Business.
I love R.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I still listen to, you know what I mean? But I know Diddy didn't broke a record. Getting Book of World Records. Y'all Google that.
Diddy really did.
Guinness Book of World Records, the fastest non-following celebrity in the history of the internet.
People stopped following him. I see that it was trending that Meek Mill stopped following him over the weekend.
They said over 250,000 people in 5 minutes stopped following Diddy. And it's still going up. It's probably in the millions by now. You know what I'm saying? D.L. Hughley, a lot of people stopped following him. Eddie Murphy, all his friends, everybody stopped following him.
Yeah, it says that. And
you
this
know
was
what
as
they
of
stop
April
following
4th.
because they got something to do with it too, and they don't want them folks to go to looking at them. But regardless if you unfollow him or whatever, if you had something to do with what he got going on, they gonna get you too.
Yeah. Bad Fast said he wanted to know as well who was in that room. It was always that one room. And I know I ain't the only one that know. I was always that one little kid.
Was in there. I think.
No, this hold up. Hold on, Miss Arkansas, comedian Miss Arkansas. Hold on. The office was across the hall where they count the money, but that room was always locked. That room was always locked.
That was the room they had their toys in. You know, the sex toys.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. Why you doing stand up comedy? And it's funny. It's might be real.
He like, I'm serious about it.
It's funnier than the bug on stand up, but it's real talk too at the same damn time. Understand me?
Right.
Damn,
This is so crazy, for real, man.
Can you separate the person from the art? I guess you have to separate the person from the art.
I do. Like, I probably won't listen. I don't listen to a lot of R. Kelly, but I'm gonna listen to a lot of Diddy music. I'm sorry. That catalog is just. I grew up with that music.
I'd rather listen to R. Kelly than Diddy.
I don't know. But all about the business. One of my favorite joints. I must say, I love. You know what I'm saying? He has a good catalog. I love stuff that he remixed. You know what I'm saying? Toto. You know what I'm saying? And the Mace music. Listen. I'm a fan. Black Rob, whoa. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm gonna keep listening to that. Part of his new music he came out with in the 2000s, I didn't care for that too much. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna listen to Dated King and what's the boy band he had going on? The Making the Band. The other boy band, Day 26. I listen to them. That was some good music, good R&B music right there. That's what I'm saying. But did I unfollow him? I still follow Diddy right now.
I don't know if I was following. I think I was. I feel like I was.
I was.
But a lot of people stopped following. Nicki Minaj stopped following. A lot of people, even Chris Brown stopped following. They all posted up. You know what I'm saying? I'm unfollowed Diddy. Like, he's the fastest unfollowed celebrity in the history of music. Yeah.
There's a story that I've been looking up. So what do you know about Kush?
The Atlanta Kush?
No, Kush. The marriage of Juana, Kush. What do you know about
Kush? Oh yeah, Kush. That's a good strand right there.
When I was smoking, that was what you supposed to get. When I was smoking over 20 years ago, was Kush.
That's right.
You ain't had that Kush, you ain't had no good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen to a story that's being reported by AP News. I was looking at this morning, and this is what's going on in Sierra Leone, Freetown. So there's this cheap synthetic drug that's apparently not attacking, a lot of these young men and boys are becoming addicted to it. And this Kush is apparently cut with like fentanyl and tramadol and like to help get these kids off of it. Yeah, they're actually chaining some of these kids to try and get them off of it. And there's a story where it worked with somebody, but I did not realize that this is a drug that's really ravaging Sierra Leone and the young Black male population there. I know I had heard of Kush, especially when it comes to California, but I just always thought it was a better version of marriage of Juana. But apparently there's a synthetic, and if it's in one country, the reason why I bring it up, everybody, is because if it's in Sierra Leone, you best believe it's going to be here in the States eventually. I can remember reading about meth when I was a teenager in school, and now look at it.
Yep.
Now look what
like I said, they done added all that stuff because it wasn't in it. Like when I was smoking, it wasn't in it. And then before I started the Kush, I remember the real marijuana when you had to smash them seeds and break up the stems because you wasn't throwing nothing away.
Yeah. It was therapy on the weed back in the day. Yeah, they had to allow therapy on that weed. You had to, you know what I'm saying? You had to really. I never took my mom about almost 2 hours to roll the joint.
Had to break all the seeds out, huh?
She was definitely working.
Right. She be popping like popcorn.
Yeah.
And Melvin said, "No, Ninja, you was feeling yourself, and somebody didn't just go along to get along, and your ego couldn't handle it. That video shows ego, not somebody at rock bottom."
Yeah.
Anthony said, Diddy and Kelly both have great music. Rock musicians said and did bad thing, but no, you know what? That too. Yeah. That's not being talked about, Bam Fam, and you are absolutely right. We are not talking about things like that. Because there was again, I'll say that I feel, in my opinion, that Diddy was groomed to be who he became. Now, he was probably, you know, I don't know what his upbringing looked like. You know, it's really kind of, when you go into researching the mom and all of that, they said that she had a lot to do with his upbringing. And when you're raised in the streets, sometimes you can have $1 million, but street people are still street people with $1 million. That's the only difference. And it seems like, just doing my research into the story, that that's what happened with Diddy. And not to say that what he did was not wrong, because man, what? He deserved a beat down for what he did to Cassie and any other woman or person, because it's not just women allegedly that this was being done to. But I also want to say that he was very, very young when he got in this business. He was 20 years old. So imagine being around these very powerful men who were doing all of these things, and you're seeing them getting away with it. So now you start to do it because they're getting away with it.
And
now
you know what, sister? That's just like he turned out the little beaver boy or whatever. Somebody had to turn him out. You know,
that's what I'm getting at, right there.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at. That is exactly what I'm getting at. Like this, I think before we start condemning people, we need to look at the backstory. Not to say that he should not pay for what he's done, because it becomes a point where, okay, you were groomed, but now it's your responsibility to make yourself better, because you have to get therapy for things like that. You have to get therapy for things like that.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right about it. It's always behind story of everything. Always behind story of everything.
Exactly, bro.
Right. And at the end of the day, my thing is, I don't, like you say, that go with anything. Say, for instance, you do the crime, you got to do the time. You know what I'm saying? That's what they told me when I got locked up. But anyway, my thing is, like, say, for instance, a lot of time we be acting out. And we'll say, for instance, it's the coke, it's the marijuana, it's the alcohol. They got all these things on these shelves and in these stores and different places, but we really got to look at this thing in a spiritual eye, as a spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was sharing with y'all when I first came on here, and I say it again, you know, I'm a firm believer in God. God is still working on me. I ain't never what I should be, but I ain't what I used to be either. And I have experienced that where he say when he clean you up, them spirits come back 7 times worse when you get out there. And I done did it like 3 times. I'm scared to do it 4 times. I fight so hard to do what's right, because I can't see them spirits coming back 28 times. It ain't like they come back just 7 more. They triple up and double up and all that stuff. And man, I couldn't stand me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see them coming back 28 times. Ain't no telling what'll happen to me or the person around me, you know? So it's the spirits in them people. It's those spirits. And that causes them to do all these evil, ungodly things.
Yeah, Bam Fam brought up something really that we really aren't talking about, and that's Dan Schneider and what he did to those child stars over on Nickelodeon. Like Amanda Bynes, that baby, she is, man, traumatized for what she experienced. And not only that, it's being reported that she may have experienced some things with her dad. You know what I mean? So a lot of times these kids weren't being protected, and these kids were looked at as not as kids, but as the primary breadwinner for these families. So I feel like when they start really unpacking what has been going on over in Hollywood, this year we're just into May, and we're learning about all of this stuff. Imagine what our December is going to look like. There's going to be more and more stories coming out.
Oh man, they got a book. I know Marcus Houston and Omarion has got a memoir book coming out at the end of this year, and they're revealing some things that they've been through in Hollywood. Yeah,
their story is so sad. That story is just so sad. I'm proud that Omarion seems to be, based on the allegations, that he seems to be one of the healthier ones as part of that group. You know, a lot of them. Man, look at what's the young kid name from Nick? I was just watching him, Orlando.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's mental health is on a whole nother level. That one podcast I couldn't watch it when the one brother that be talking, they always got them spirit. He always got them uplifting joints about the hood and how he threw stones at him like that. You know, you let the Hollywood get to your booty. No, don't say that to that man like that on a podcast, man. Yeah, he already traumatized. He already got a mental, you know what I'm saying, crisis going on, man. You done made it worse. Come on, man. I ain't like that. I didn't like that.
About people, you know?
I don't like that. Yeah, man.
Big Mike said, go to the front story and work your way down. He's talking about the first college concert that Diddy did. A lot of people that live in the city are aware of the things that were going on. I heard one commentator say that unless you were in the business or you were around it, it was being talked about, all of these allegations that's coming up with Diddy. I think that with the internet and with people having more access to information, that now the regular people, the regular schmegular people like us, now we're being thrown into the mix. We're being thrown into the conversation. Bam Fam said what Dan Schneider did is vicious. Yes, it is. And you know what, Bam Fam? I wonder how he was able to go to another network even after the allegations. If you watch the story on what is it on Netflix?
I think it is on Netflix. Yeah.
Is it on Netflix? The documentary. Listen, don't think that this don't matter, because at the end of the day, this will be more publicized than this, and that's just the facts of the matter. This is going to be more publicized because, I mean, again, we have to look at where the information is coming from, and they already want to portray us as animals. So, of course, any time
I'm wondering if Mary J gonna come out because she stopped following Diddy too.
Oh, I heard some allegations that he may have even roughed her up. Misa Hilton is man, she is not playing no games. She is not playing no games. And Misa, she was. So the allegations that I came across this weekend is that she may have been underage, but I'm looking at the dynamic. I think that they were high school sweethearts. She may have been like very, very young, and he may have been a little bit older than her. And that's what they're trying to bring into play, that she was very, very young when they got together. But I mean, she also is going to go down in history. She changed the look for these videos and how we dress, how the men were dressing back in those days. The baggy jeans.
The president of Netflix has said on Twitter, better known as X, he has said that the footage that they bought from 50 is going to shock the world when they release it. And I think Mary J is one of them that's been interviewed. I think Mary J is one of them. I believe it's going to be some more of the security guards going to be in. I believe it's going to be a lot of his chefs, people that worked within his house. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot
Jaguar's
of people.
going to be on there.
I believe Jaguar going to be on there.
Jaguar on every day.
Yes, listen, she revealing some things now. Like, everybody believing her now. Every time she bring up something, now people believe her. All these years, they thought she was crazy. And I hate to say this, but she revealed some things on Jay that's gonna really tear this thing down. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm like, man, yeah, I seen her talking about Jay-Z, and I just pray for him.
Jay-Z and even Beyonce, like, you know, what she was willing to do, like all these things. Alicia Keys situation with Swizz.
You know what I heard about Beyonce on last night from some of her bees? You know, she called out her little fans her bees.
Yeah.
Couple of her bees said that baby Blue Ivory is really not hers, that she had the young lady that carried the baby murdered, unlike.
That's ridiculous. You know what? They had allegations that she wasn't pregnant. I think that is so horrible for somebody. When you are pregnant, you are going through so much.
Pregnant. She was pregnant. I don't believe that part. Yeah. I think that's some ritual.
They saying the baby looked just like the woman that passed away, though.
That baby looked like Jay-Z. All them look like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
She looked like Jay-Z.
Little baby,
she smiled. She looked like Beyonce. When she not smiling, she looked like Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm. Her and Rumi look just alike. It's amazing with and then the allegations of the little boy and the things that she has to deal with. I just Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're still people. They're still parents.
And also I believe Usher gonna be one of the main ones to interview on that joint. I think Usher gonna reveal some things. The Justin Biebers and all that. It's gonna be a lot of the people making the band. Shout out to my boy Freddie P for making the band. I know him personally. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't talk too much when I talked to him on the Zoom meeting, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on there too, and he's gonna reveal some things. So
that's how Usher got herpes.
You know what I'm saying? Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't. Listen, man. Listen. No, and I need to watch that documentary on Clyde Davis.
Where is that at?
It's on was it Netflix or Hulu? I think it's Hulu.
Okay.
And watching it, the things he have done, and then he talked about his sexuality and stuff and all that.
I've seen parts of that.
Yeah, but this is what I believe this in the industry, of me being in the industry, they give you choices. Nobody ate nobody. Nobody ate nobody. You gave you choices.
That's how it was in prison, though, Joker. You know what I'm saying?
They give you choices, man.
You wasn't with it. Didn't nobody just run around taking your stuff from you.
Nobody aping. Nobody. That was a choice. They brought it on the table. You know what I'm saying? You want this podcast of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a homegirl in the back, I'm a homeboy in the back, we got some drinks, let's party. You can say yes or no.
You know what I wanted to ask you about? I came across some a show, and they were talking about that pow pow and that happened with Tupac. Remember, at the studios? Do you believe that Biggie was innocent? It seems like, just listening to the commentary behind it, that Biggie didn't have anything to do with that. I never thought that he did.
No, I don't. I believe Biggie didn't have nothing to do with it. I believe Diddy had something to do with it, though. I believe because from the from the little things that I hear, that I know, that Suge and Diddy been talking through all this. They've been communicating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, Suge Knight gonna be on 50 Cent interview. Suge Knight too gonna be on the Netflix series that's coming out. He's revealing something. He not, you know what I'm saying? And I do believe with the Dog Pound, what's his name from the Dog Pound? Not Corrupt, but Daz. I really believe that Suge Knight right now has dementia, and he's going through some things. And he's really out of his mind because he's going through dementia right now. He on the first stage, and I see that on the interviews that they've been interviewing him in prison. If you watch those things on TikTok, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? They try to use AI to try to fix it and stuff. No, man, the brother is sick, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't be doing that. Don't do it to Suge. If he has dementia, don't do that to him. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of people in my family that has it. My mother-in-law has it, and that's not nothing to play with. Y'all need to leave Suge Knight alone if he has dementia. Leave him alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not cool. I don't like that.
You're right.
I don't like
that.
I
appreciate Ecstasy. I see you tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. Don't forget to tune back in at 10 a.m. for the Vette Green Show.
Yes.
We'll some more conversation.
On this Memorial Day. Don't forget to go to evenrunsnetwork.com. Go to Even Rush Network Radio. They have a mean mix starting at 8 o'clock. It's been an hour now. They jamming right now on the amazing DJ Queen B is live today. We have DJ GMF. We have a lot of DJs from the Fleet DJs live, cutting up, doing a thing live on the radio. I'm going to put it in the description right now, so y'all can grab the wedge and y'all can go ahead and make it do what it do. And
Joker, I have a question. Since you got to do with marketing and stuff. Is it the views that you get on a video or the plays, or is it both, or what? How do you go viral?
You go viral from the fans. The fans,
Say for instance, there's 85,000 people that like one video, that one joke I told on. And my thing is, it's probably more than that now. It's constantly going up. So, but those are plays. It got like 6,000.
Yeah, them views, them people that watch the video. Yeah, they watch the video.
That went viral. That's viral.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's viral. It's different types of viral. You can go viral in that community lane, or you can go viral in all lanes. Like, everybody in all different categories is listening or watching that video. You know what I'm saying? The Cat Williams situation on Shay Shay, all communities shared that joint. From the Christian community to the LGBTQ community, to the hip hop community, to the podcast community, to the sports community. That's a worldwide viral. That's a different type of viral.
Okay, because it's saying like 85,000 people done played it.
Yeah, now you went viral.
You for real. My thing is, if it's 85,000 people done played it, why the hell ain't one of y'all done said, "How can I book you?"
Yeah, that's just the way it is. Good listeners and watchers. That's all that is. They're not fans. But you went viral. You went viral in your community, in your comedian stand-up community. You went viral. You know what I'm saying? When you hit those numbers. Yeah, you in that community, you went viral. Okay. So that's why a lot of people like the Bruce's and, you know what I'm saying, and the OG mailman stuff know of you, because they probably seen your stuff in their feeds, because they're stand-up comedians. They probably seen your stuff in their feeds, and they know who you are. And Bruce said Bruce said he getting a chance to meet you, but he did it to one of the show when he was coming in and you was leaving out. Because
I got a picture with him. I'm gonna send it to you.
Bruce. Yeah, but Bruce said he know all about you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bruce coming to Buffalo. Shout out to Hope Nicki Minaj keep going what she going through. Go through that. She's coming to Buffalo. So that's dope. Chris Brown coming to Buffalo.
Right.
That's dope. My daughter got her ticket already. So
yeah, that's gonna be dope. He's Talia and Saturday Night Buffalo, they're doing a concert series, a bus concert series where you can kind of get immersed in the Chris Brown experience. It's happening, I believe it's June 16th in New York. Today on the Vette Green Show, we're going to be talking about Deandra Sanders. She said that because her and Jackie, am I saying his name right? Jackie, the R&B artist, because they're not married, she's pregnant right now. She's going to give the baby her dad's last name. What are your thoughts on that? I've seen that happen a lot in different scenarios where they got the grandfather's last name. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the woman in the Bronx who's repurposing furniture and what we can do to help her. So make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. to the Vette Green Show. This has been great. I'm definitely at a 10 this morning.
Yes,
everybody have a good Memorial Day. I cooked on Saturday, so I'm definitely not doing that, but I am going to make me a plate.
Yes, I know that's right.
Okay.
I know that's right.
My sunshine came in over the weekend for his birthday, so he was like, he wanted this big old dinner, so I cooked on Saturday and was tired. When I tell you.
That's what's up. No doubt. We're going to end this bad boy.
Got her grilling on. We enjoyed
yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get on the grill.
This has really been a hot topic. A hot show. Not saying the rest of our days ain't hot, but it was just something in the mix.
This is different. This is different right here. You know what I'm saying? Going into the weekend and the holidays and going into the new month of June. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Get prepared for that new relaunch. So that's perfect.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out the pop-up show with the Joker and Byers Banger. That was a great show last night. The music was
I tuned in for a while too.
I see.
I saw that.
Yeah, no doubt. We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it like that then. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, y'all.
Yeah. Roll up this beat so I can smoke a track. Order 20 wings and things in all flat. Stretch out my style with words like Cadillac. Logan Berry on ferry and varies a loud pack. Move smooth, groove without a car. Bring the entertainment cause I can raise the bar. I'm a DIYer, that's why I grind hard. Part of the son, I am the all. Drinking Logan Berry, spit raw and breaking laws. Talking to you and your crew and all of y'all's right. Y'all can have this ghetto shit, piss in the hall. Walking up the stairs, smelling like dirty stars. Mic check, respect so we connect. On my vibe, so right, so I reflect. A new mindset, respect the project. Work this money, stretched like latex. Don't get mad, I'm spitting on this raw. Killing you quick, you trick like fentanyl. Talking real, not trying to be mean. Going hard in the paint like Draymond Green.
I am a calm spitter. I got a dong get up. Black diamonds, got my whole charm lit up. Broad on my arm, looking tight, Pam Grierish. If it ain't a black card, she ain't trying to hear it. I got a black God spirit, hear it. John so frozen, gotta stand still or wear it. I move though, with the hooligans, I know their steps. Boastful, type cocky, gotta show their reps. Me, I'm more laid back, control my breath. Meditation after my prayer, control my left. I'm right. In a bronze face bottle with a large age gin and jack, looking like I got an elder barge face. Door open, I can see her soul. She dreaming of Vera Wayne's when you see her toes.